For this week's episode, I've come up to the Yellowstone National Park. We're gonna see what kind of trouble we can get into here. Hopefully find some wolves and some bears and maybe some bison at the same time. My first stop was Hayden Valley, and I got lucky. As soon as I got here, there was 2 gray wolves just out in this field out here. As you can see, there's a bunch of people around. The traffic is really bad, but it has been worth coming here just to get the 2 gray wolves because I don't have any good photos of them or footage, and now I do. The wolves have since moved away from the road far enough where you can't see them anymore. They went up over a little hill, so I'm just sitting here waiting because I don't get the opportunity to photograph wolves very often. I'm going to put some time into this. I'm going to stay here probably till almost dark, or at least till the shooting light is gone, and then I'm going to come back in the morning and try again. So if you don't hear from me tonight, we'll be back in the morning. This is morning number 2. And I got up at 4 a.m. I came back to the same area, and I was blessed with a whole pack of wolves this morning, maybe like 12 of them. They were howling, they were chasing stuff around. It was a really amazing thing to see, and I can't wait to show you guys. So far, it's looking like it's been worth it to come to Yellowstone. It's only morning number 2, and I've already seen multiple wolves, which is amazing. Just for your info, if you're visiting the east side of Yellowstone to visit Hayden Valley for wolves or bison, there is camping available at the Bay Bridge Campground. It's a non-electric campground, but they do have a lot of spots there. There's also the Fishing Bridge RV Park, which is fully functional. They have public showers and laundry there, so you can just drive in and pay $5 to take a shower, which is nice because that's the only place on this side of the park that you can do that. At first, I was dispersed camping on the east side, outside of the park, but it's about a 30 to 40 minute drive just to get out of the park. For me, that's not feasible. Coming in and out in the dark is not really smart. You could possibly run over an animal. The campgrounds do book out really far, so you have to plan ahead if you're coming here. Or if you're like me and you don't plan ahead, I was able to stop by the Bay Bridge Campground and pick up a spot for 3 nights due to a cancellation recently, and they couldn't fill the spot, which is awesome because that's 10 miles from Hayden Valley, and it's much closer than driving all the way out the east end of the park. They also have a very nice general store with some souvenirs and groceries, which is what's behind me. And they have a gas station here at the Fishing Bridge complex that provides diesel and gas, which is important if you have a diesel because not every place around here has diesel. So you have to kind of look for it when you see it. It's evening number 2. After the epic wolf morning, I don't know how I'm going to be able to top that. And those wolves are still on the back of my mind. But there has been a grizzly bear that's coming down on this hill in the afternoon. I talked to the ranger. He said he's been here the last 3 or 4 days. So hopefully this afternoon he'll come down. I got some good lighting on this side, so I should be able to get a forward-facing shot of the bear coming down the hill. As long as I'm in the right position, and hopefully I'll be able to get some good photos of a grizzly bear, because I do have some already, but not from Yellowstone. It's morning number 3. Last night the bear did come down to the river. It was pretty close to dark, so I wasn't able to get any photos of the bear, but I did get some awesome video. This morning I'm just on the way to the spot where I saw the wolves. I want to try to catch one again a little closer to the road maybe, so I can get some better photos. And then after that we're going to go out the east side and we're going to look for grizzly bears, because apparently there's been some sighted over there as well by the lake. And how cool would it be to get a bear running down the beach of the lake? I was headed to the wolf spot and I didn't make it. I spotted a crowd of people, and then there's a bison carcass down here with a bear on it. It's kind of far away, so I don't know if I'm gonna stay here all day, but I'm definitely gonna get some photos of the bear chewing on the carcass, and hey, maybe some wolves will show up here. So some wolves actually showed up to the carcass, and the bear is sleeping on top of the carcass. So it's pretty cool to see, but it's about 500 or 600 yards away. So it's a little too far for my 600 to take any kind of good photo. I got some videos of the wolves playing and the bear kind of like going after them to get them away from the carcass. So a good tip for Yellowstone is bring some binoculars, a spotting scope. If you have a telephoto lens or a big lens, possibly get an extender for it or rent an extender, because a lot of the stuff is 500 to 600 yards from the road and you're not going to be able to get a good photo of it. There's also a crowd forming, which I don't want to deal with, so I'm going to move on. I came out to the east side of Yellowstone National Park this morning. I didn't see anything. There's a beautiful drive that goes along Yellowstone Lake, which is known for bear activity, especially in the spring. It's a little bit past the season right now, but when I was driving past this morning, I saw some people standing on the side of the road that said they had seen a bear in this area. So I've come back in the afternoon to look around this same area to see if I could locate that bear or possibly another bear. This area is known for miles of this open woodlands with downed trees. I'm assuming there probably was a fire here at one point, which caused it to be this type of landscape. But this type of landscape presents a beautiful opportunity for a photo of a bear walking on a log or possibly ripping on a log, which they often do sometimes to get the grubs and things out of the log. Hopefully by the end of the night, I'll have some bear photos to show you. I've waited in this spot for almost 2 hours. Just about 30 minutes ago, a young sub-adult grizzly bear came down off the mountain. He got into this area right here with these flowers, and I was able to get some amazing photos of him from inside my vehicle. The bear was pretty close to the road, so I did not want to get out for my safety and not to disturb the bear. Unfortunately, a guy pulled up in his car. He got out of his car. He was taking cell phone pictures. When he got out of his car, he locked it. And then his wife got out of the car alarm went off. The bear took off running, scared from the noise. So just keep in mind, if you're in a national park or anywhere really, and there's a bear that's 50 yards from the road, you should not get out of your car. The minimum safe distance is 100 yards. If it's anything less than that, You can take photos from your car, but you cannot get out of your car. This is for your safety and the animal's safety, because you don't want to be disturbing the animals. Like in this case, the guy's car alarm went off and it spooked the bear. Fortunately, the bear ran away from the road, but had the bear ran across the road, it could have got hit by a car or something. But anyhow, I was able to get some amazing photos in these flowers here and some of the bear on top of a log, so check them out. What an amazing 3 days I've had in Yellowstone National Park. I was able to photograph wolves, bears, bison, and elk all in 3 days. I think it's time for me to head back south of the Tetons. The bison rut is going on there, and the elk are going to be going into rut soon, which brings us to next week's topic. I'm going to do a video about elk because they're going into the rut, and I know some people are going to be out photographing the elk rut. So I just want to give you some insight the way I would do it. I know I said I was going to do a video about lighting, but I really want to put together a longer, more informational video about that. So I'm going to push that video back a little bit so I have time to gather all the information I need before I make the video. If you have any questions about Yellowstone National Park, if you're coming to visit, where you should stay, where there's food or lodging, or just a general question about photographing at all, please drop me a comment. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. Don't forget, hit the bell notification and subscribe to my channel so you get a notification when the next video comes out. If you enjoyed this video and you want to check out another one, I'll attach one right here where I made a video about the best places to find moose in Grand Teton, and I'll see you over there.